Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo! Hey there, Star Trek Fleet Command. Welcome back to the video, and today we're focusing on another in our series, Bad Officer Loadouts and what not to run. Real quick, I gotta remind you, if you're featured in this video and somebody sent me a screenshot of your ship and your crew loadout, this is not a personal attack on you, nor meant to call you out, simply an educational video. We all have to learn, and sometimes learning comes from making mistakes, as we'll see from these 5 options here. But real quick, we gotta talk about my friend Kindness, who actually did come at me with a good loadout, but I baited him. 7 hours, he hit me. I left the shield down, and I waited painstakingly. How long before he try again? Well, he did, and he lost a lot before I finally shielded before losing my Saladin. Now, I want to use this real quick because I've talked about using Yuki when there's a lot of ships in the dock, but I actually prefer him using Kindness Captain here because most of these fights are only going 1 round. Kindness, a little bit of advice for this: instead of using your Burrell, you should have brought your Saladin. Bringing the Saladin with this type of loadout, because you're only going 1 round against my base. Focus on big shots, big gun. You're going to do more damage than you're doing with that Burrell. You see right here, that Burrell, ooh, taking big hits. But look at that, an 82,000 shot, and then a 93,000. Not even 200,000. I can guarantee you, even if you don't get critical, that Saladin's doing more and cheaper to repair. It's a fun tidbit there. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with the pictures. Yeah, let's do pictures. Let's do pictures. So the first one we're going to be looking at here today is one that features a discovery, one of the brand new discoveries, Ineffective. And the reason I picked this one is because neither of them make any sense at all. We got a double whammy here, folks. It's funny, the guy who sent it to me, this was a member in his alliance, and he sent it in the, hey, I want to show off. And I was like, you sure you want to show it up? But let's talk about why both of these are wrong. So let's head to our crew menu, and let's start with the Discovery. Now, the Discovery is a very limited ship based on the mycelium mining right now. So you do have a couple of mining officers, but you're probably going to question why these. So the curious thing is having Joaquin as captain. Remember, he is 80% to decoded mining data, but he doesn't have firewall protection. So maybe he was just going purely for the protected cargo, which I get. If that's the case, though, I'm just curious on the last officer choice. T'Pring makes total sense. We're doing mycelium. But the whole Sulu thing, I don't get why people keep throwing Sulu. Did you just need an extra card to throw on there? I don't get it, because what you could have done, or what you should have done if you're doing this mycelium or doing this crew for mycelium, is put another augment crew on there so that the bonus to the captain's ability that gives you more protected cargo is synergized, increasing it along with T'Pring. So you only had 1 officer that was off there, but still. Next up, we've got a what the heck is this loadout where everything's wrong, and it's all wrong for the right reasons. That doesn't even make sense. Let me tell you how wrong it is. You start off with Javad. Remember, he's on a Voclus. His ability is called Reinforcement. If the ship is a battleship, that's not a battleship, boys and girls. That's an explorer. You can tell by the little icon that looks like a star. That's an explorer. So there's one officer that doesn't work at all. Next one is we've got Cadet Scotty. But hey, he does work, but his only ability that you care about is Warp Theory. So he's an officer, not a captain. His captain's ability is Sturdy Ship. Increases the ship hull health by 10%. Remember, this is a base increase, and if you're increasing hull health for anything, it should be a battleship. Once again, you're on the wrong ship. Next up and last up, we just talked about Joaquin, so we know what he does. That secondary ability, where he's an officer, increases the data mining for if you're going out and doing decoded data. This is the Voclus, sir. This is the Voclus. No. Wrong. Go home and do it again. Next up, we're going to take a look at one that I was just... in all my days, I've literally... I can say this. I've never once seen this officer in the captain's spot. Ever in 2 years. I've never seen somebody throw 0718 in the captain's chair, but Okay, let's talk about 0718. Let's first we got to go back and find him. Where are you even hiding this dude at? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've even looked at him. This is the auxiliary crew, right? I've just bypassed him twice apparently. So there's the augments. There he is, 0718. We had to go hunt for him. Station knowledge. 0718 increases the critical hit chance by 4% when defending the station. Clearly not defending a station here. That's not a station fight. Even if it was. Computer precision increases the defense of all officers on the ship by 12%. Can kind of understand this one if you were running a defensive specific ability. For example, Spock regening. That whole shield regen by Spock. Even then I still wouldn't use it, but I don't understand why you were trying it out. Here, it literally doesn't make any sense. Now we've got Gorkon and Nero. Why? Like, I'm not saying they don't work. Remember, Nero's secondary ability is see the flaws. Every time the ship strikes the opponent, you get a burning. But remember that burning is only a 1% background burn unless you have something else using it, like Kumak. You really put him in there for a 1% hull reduction? Yeah, you can look over there. It really hurt that Saladin. That poor Sally was outmatched and outgunned. And then finally we had Gorkon. Gorkon kind of works, sort of maybe here. Creating opportunities when the ship hits the opponent with a critical hit. Mine is an 85% chance. I don't know what his is. But even then, that's still not what the odds of you getting a critical without Khan and synergy with Gorkon as captain. So this whole crew is a cluster of no, sir. That's a whole cluster of no, sir. Next up, we've got a miner that wants to be something else. Like, we've got a cavort which is designed to mine crystal. So Barrett as captain actually makes perfect sense. A+ rating from the Federal Bureau of Investigation of Ships, FBIS. However, what's with the officers here? Sir, I'm not sure. Sir, Navi doesn't go there. Guardian Angel, at the start of each round, if the ship has a hull breach, nothing here causes a hull breach. Nothing at all. Increases the armor, shield deflection, and dodge the ship by 50% for 1 round. Only one round. This round. And then finally, Joaquin again. We've got like a whole theme of augment mining over here. You're not data mining, you're crystal mining. You've told me is you've got a cavort and Barrett. You're crystal mining. You're not data mining. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop. Get some help. Stop it. Mess up. Don't worry, Daddy Boom. We're going to get you all sorted out, buddy. We appreciate you putting a ship up. And then you knew I had to do it at some point. And I had several to choose from. But Spock doesn't go to the Enterprise! Oh my... This one doesn't even have Kirk. It doesn't even... Where's Kirk? Was he off some Orion right now? What is going on here? Look. Uhura as captain does give you that fancy accuracy bonus. Congratulations, it does work there. Bones. Let's look at Bones as an officer. Come on. Bones. Plus to the defense of the bridge, which works with Spock. But there's no morale here for Spock to even work. And there's no Kirk to make the... Okay, real quick, everybody. Remember, the Enterprise is what? The Enterprise is Spock. Yes, boys and girls. Congratulations. Yes, it is Spock. But you need morale to turn it on. Remember, though, the Enterprise, you don't put Spock. And I know some of you are falling into the trap with Harrison coming out. You're like, oh, I've got to put Spock on my ship or I'm going to lose all my shields. No, the Enterprise will regen itself. It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is... I guess they're all blue. I mean, color coordination's a thing. Final one before we wrap up today's episode, number 5 from PTCA See Me Feely. Sir, I love the Klingon love you're giving and putting Chang as captain. Remember, Chang needs hull breach. Cry Havoc, as long as the opponent's ship hull is under 60%, increases weapons damage by 10%, so that does work. Not really that good. Remember, Dogs of War needs hull breach to work. There's no hull breach here. Shout out to the Kamari for running a decent morale crew. I appreciate it. Now let's get to morale. She does work. I'm not saying she doesn't. I went the wrong direction. Come on back. Morale works. Remember, a bonus to attack. I actually don't have a big problem with that. It works. It's not the best card, but at least it works. And that attack bonus is going to help you get more attack, which then increases, if you remember the video we did, the actual DPR that you're doing per round. That's so fine. And you synergize, but still, no bueno. And then finally, I don't know how Livis entered the conversation, but once again, this is a common theme with our videos. Battleship crew on explorers. Remember, boys and girls, the little star icon is an explorer. Livis doesn't go here. So, we've seen 5 videos. We've seen things that need to change. Remember, this is all for educational purposes and for giving me an aneurysm. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions about officers, well, you know who to come to right here. I have a playlist of like 30 videos on officers to show you what to do and how to use them. But any question you have, you can come to me directly on the Facebook page or the Discord. Live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. I love y'all. And I'll catch you on the next exciting video of Star Trek Fleet Command. And if you want to see something specific, maybe you should hop in that Discord and make a recommendation. Do it. I love y'all. Thank you for everything. Sincerely.
Avec Olico e Duce Malo, Tao Aquesto Padeari, Yabosha, Yabosha, Yabosha.